a set I can't pose with it properly. Everyone is awesome, like a whole set, and I'm very excited for many different reasons. Let's first address the elephant in the room. Lighting is a little different here. It's probably the most ghetto lighting setup ever, but leave in the comments down below if you like it. I'm filming this at night if you could not tell, but courtesy of Light Stick Boy. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. It's the best way I could get it looking. So I really want to build this set, and I was unsure when I was going to build it until I realized that October is actually Pride History Month. I did not know that until like a couple of days ago. So, of course, I had to do it in October. So this immediately jumped in front of all Lego sets. There you go. Well, let's cut to camera 2 and build this unique looking set. I'm unsure what to do in this situation. I finished the set, we were just about to do the outro. Come to figure out that the audio stopped recording halfway through. So what we'll probably have to do is have my audio here, and then we'll have to switch to my phone's audio later in the video. I deeply apologize. I mean, the set is finished, and I don't know what I would do. So be warned that the audio is going to change halfway through. What are you gonna do? The ASMR struggles. And so here we are. This is a very long set. It's very long. Okay. Let's open this baby up. We must treat it with the gentle love and care. Okay. There you go. It's so long. There you go. Okay. Here are all the bags with loose pieces included. Great. Our instruction manual. Let's open up these bags. at us at once. So let's begin building all of these mini figures in order. A nice spread. Now, there is going to be a lot to talk about in this video. Okay, so, but first, before we even begin, bam, first, blue guy, there you go. We are using a different lighting setup for this as well. Okay, there you go. We could try to line him up right there. Now we're doing a white guy. So, before we even start talking, I would just like to take a moment to appreciate the fact that Pride gets 2 separate months. We got Pride Month and then Pride History Month. There's our white boy there, which I think just is a great accomplishment. I mean, most people don't even get 1 month, but somehow Pride has managed to snag 2 months, which, I mean, that's just something to admire, really, not even something to get mad at. I mean, I want my own month. Can, like, November be my month? Hammer movie month. There's our pink lady thing. I don't know, am I assuming their gender? I don't know. This is gonna be very complicated. Well, at least I have an out, as I have not lived in America for many, many years. Which is actually the reason why I got this set to begin with. It's because by the time I left America, there we go, we have white, green person. Yeah, very nice. By the time I left America, I was a very young laddie, a very young boy who did not know much about the world, so I did not know very much about Pride. And then I come back to America, and Pride is this whole new thing, right? Blue man, or Blue Man Group, I guess. There you go. So I have had no experience with Pride whatsoever, and I touched upon this when I first introduced me building this set in ASMR 52, I believe. But I basically explained that I have no experience with Pride because it isn't really a thing in my country. Looking for a purple torso. There we go. It wasn't really a thing. Well, I take that back. It was a thing. But if you were to celebrate your Pride, you would probably have to do it in prison. Purple person. There you go. You would have to do it in prison. Or your choice. You can celebrate your Pride with a bag over your head with you facing the wall and stones being thrown at you. You can choose that, so they do allow you options. Yo, person here. So, that could throw a little wrench in Pride's plan. So I got this set. I don't know, show my solidarity, I guess, as I've been living in a country where they've been persecuted for hundreds of years. But here I am in America, ready to go. I see so many things that are open that I would never see. There we go. this country of origin. I can give you an example. Right now, in my sociology class, my introduction to sociology class, there is a person, here we go, red person. There is a person who wears those long acrylic nails and who wears feminine clothing, but he is, or she is, I'm not sure really what's happening there because I don't talk to this individual, but this person is, I don't know, how would you say? He's a guy, right? There you go. Purple, orange. And all of our minifigures are complete. This person was pretty obviously a guy at birth. At the very least. I dropped a piece, but I'm gonna have to get it later. I got very excited because I've never seen anyone like that before. I've only heard rumors like they were Sasquatch. So to actually see someone who, for example, wore those acrylic nails was a new experience. However, I soon panicked because I was unsure how I would handle such a situation. Like, what if I just started talking to this individual and I suddenly just start going on a big homophobic rant about how, they're the spawn of Satan or something wild. But luckily that did not happen. Really, my only thought was, when I saw this individual, was first excitement. Then I thought to myself, ooh, you would not be able to do that in my country. Ooh, you would be arrested. Of course, I did not talk to this person because I don't communicate with people. I only talk to squirrels. But that is just my first story. Honestly, it was not that difficult. I don't know, I just think Americans are stupid. I don't see the big deal in it, right? Yeah, but nothing happened, so that is the story. But back to what I was saying. My country just did not allow any pride whatsoever. However, this will come with a caveat that despite the country technically not allowing any pride, it sort of still existed. For example, my teachers would talk about it and they would support it even though the country would not agree. Just things like that. So it's not like I was completely oblivious to things, but I have just never seen, I guess you could say that I've just never overtly seen anything prideful in public before. I think that's the best way I can describe it. So for example, even though I'm building a set related to pride, I don't know what any of these colors mean. So maybe if perhaps in the comment section you can tell me means if I am saying something bad, then it is probably a place of ignorance and not some Hail Mary attempt to try to offend somebody. So, please leave in the comments below that. Also, while you're down in the comments teaching me, also leave in the comments what you think about with this new light thing that I got going on that illuminates my workspace. It's funny, the actual first time I heard about this set being made was not someone who was not from Lego themselves, but from these, how can I describe this? These like SJWs who make videos about how feminism is infecting every avenue of media, and they freak out when, I don't know, a woman is too ugly or has become like, I don't know the right wording. And so they made a video on this Lego set about how, it was the standard talking points that these anti-SJW losers always make. Like always virtue signaling. They're taking a political stance. Which, of course, these arguments are really kind of stupid. One argument was, this is a toy. They're trying to sell this LGBTQ plus propaganda to my children. I can't have this. When clearly on the box it says that it is 18 plus. And clearly I cannot find this damn piece. And of course it would not be a Lego video if I did not get interrupted. But I'm just going to keep pushing forward instead of waiting, because I want to finish this set. So I just found that very funny. And I see really both sides in this sort of corporate argument, because on one side it's it's about a company showing its solidarity to a particular group. But the other side argues that, despite what they're putting out here, they clearly don't stick behind these beliefs in other areas of the world that don't really support these movements. For example, perfect example, this Lego set you could not get in my country. So this is a perfect example. So they argue that it's like some virtue signal. So I've always been sort of teetering on the idea, sort of my mindset changes on that concept of, I don't know, virtue signaling companies almost daily, though in the end I don't really think it matters. But of course, now that I have bought this Lego set, I have succumbed to the SJW LGBTQ plus propaganda. It's over for me. Though, to be and one thing I it's not too unrealistic. But there was still some homophobia I've seen. In fact, it has happened to me, and I'm not even gay. A while back, I made a video, and someone commented some homophobic remarks, some misogynistic things. I'm going to make a video on it eventually, so stay tuned for that. But it still does exist. I always ask this question, but how are you today? Great. You know, I want this to be a safe space for anyone involved, okay? Right, isn't that what they say? So, do not be afraid. You know, I'm actually, I think really, oftentimes you'll find that many LGBTQ plus people get a bad rap. You know, they are oftentimes over-sexualized and pretty much stereotyped in most media. I imagine that in, who knows how long, probably in a couple years maybe, if there is a possibility that I get famous, which is very small, but it might happen. This video will probably come up again, and I will get canceled for it because I don't know whether in fact I fully support it. Why else would I be building a damn $50 Lego set on it? But something will probably be taken out of context in this video, and people will try to cancel me for it. And I think that's just a real shame because it makes people scared to talk or perhaps show support. But perhaps I am wrong. I am willing to accept that I'm not 100% right on everything. Leave in the comments below if you agree or disagree. I just don't understand the hate that surrounds this community. I don't understand why so many people seem to have a problem with it. Like, for example, one weird thing I see is that when someone talks about the LGBTQ plus community, people will say that they're taking a political stance. I mean, that's what they said when they were talking about this Lego video. You know, Lego's taking a political stance. And it's just like, you know, how is, I don't know, I guess how is like accepting yourself and being self-loving a political stance? I don't know. I just always felt that would be strange. I don't think supporting the LGBTQ plus community should be called a political stance. You are just supporting people. Man, we are really building this out quite fast. I don't know, I just comments, I will delete those. And once again, if I did say something that might not be the right thing to say, it is not a place of offense, but a place of ignorance. If that makes sense to you, right? I wonder what the response to this video will be. My guess is that it's going to be pretty, well, unless I said something stupid, then people will be pissed. But if I didn't, then I think it'll be pretty much positive. I don't know, I think does ASMR have a large LGBTQ plus community? I've never really looked into it too much. Very different sort of build. This build was easy compared to other ones. But, it's not really meant to be anything complicated. Once again, it's meant to be a display piece. So, you aren't really going to be coming into this as if you can, play with it or something. I do know that some Lego channels, they liked this set because of sort of the unique characters and the hair and the molds that they use for this set. Here we are. Our stand is complete. Very nice. Very nice rainbow. Once again, I don't know what any of these colors mean. So if you can leave in the comments what each color means, then that would be great. Black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, baby blue, white, and pink. There you go. And now all we have to do is put our guys on here. I say guys as a gender neutral term there. Let's put them on. White guy, there we go. And then we get blue guy, green guy. And then we get blue guy. And we got light blue, jeez, pink guy. I'm not colorblind, I'm just stupid. We have brown guy. We have orange guy. There we go. We have black guy. There we go. Yellow. I probably should not have done it in this order, as now I have to snake them in between. Very smart of hammermovie, using all two of my brain cells in that move. And then we have purple guy. There you go. And this set actually doesn't come with any extra pieces, which I find interesting. But there you go. Everyone is awesome. Pride set. There you go. Pink, white, all the boys here. All of our boys here. Black boy, brown boy, red boy, orange boy, yellow boy, green boy, blue boy, purple boy, light blue boy, pink boy, and white boy, and then pink boy. Here you go. Let's cut to camera one so we can say our goodbyes and finish this. Why, hello there, and welcome back to the ghetto light setup. Here we are. How many stupid things did I say in this video? Leave in the comments down below. Just figured out the audio cut out. That's great. But I will see you next time. I love you. No matter what you represent as. My equipment clearly does not love you as much. But whatever. I will see you next time. I said that twice.